In this demo, we'll implement the template method pattern. We'll start with an abstract class. That's the abstract class component from our diagram, and we name it MailParser. On it, we define 3 different methods to start with. FindServer is used to find the mail server. This method tends to be the same across concrete implementations, but we mark it as virtual just in case there's a mail parser for which this differs. AuthenticateToServer is abstract. This is a primitive operation which differs for each subclass. We want subclasses to implement it, and that's why we mark it as abstract. And then we have parseHTML mailBody. This method remains the same across different implementations, so we don't mark it as abstract nor as virtual. And then we add one more method. We name the method parseMailBody, and this is our template method. In it, we define the algorithm by calling the other methods in order. That's it for our abstract class. Now let's create concrete implementations of it. We start with the Exchange implementation. Here we override one method, the abstract one, to authenticate to the mail server. The Apache mail parser follows likewise principles. We only need to override the abstract method. And then we have the Eudora mail parser. This one is slightly different. We're assuming that finding such a server takes a bit more effort. Luckily, we can override the virtual FindServer method from the base class to achieve this. Note that the template method, parseMailBody, is available on all these classes through their base MailParser class. That's the one clients will use. Nothing what we did changed the order of what's in that method, and we cannot override it nor change it. That's it for our pattern implementation. Let's test this. The first thing we'll try is our Exchange mail parser. We need to import the template method namespace for that, so let's do that. And on it we call the template method, parseMailBody. We pass through an identifier as well. This one will be written out to the console window, so like that we can nicely see what's going on. And then we do the same for the Apache mail parser and the Eudora mail parser. When we run this, we should be able to nicely see that subclassing the base class and overriding an extra method for the Eudora mail parser will have an effect, even though we are calling the same template method 3 times. Let's give that a try. And there we go. As we notice, the AuthenticateToServer method is different for each of these implementations. And we also notice that for the Eudora mail parser, finding the server is different as well. With that, we know how to implement the template method. Let's have a look at the use cases for this pattern.